Alright. Chat up some more.
Did you read the letter left for you? That is the task the Volcano Manor desires you enact. You will be compensated once the deed is done. Good luck. If you are loath to hunt your own kin, so be it. But you must leave this house at once. This is a war against the Erd Tree. We have no place for the meek, nor the luxury of keeping clean hands.
Can you elaborate on why you think this is a great idea? Like, actually try and convince me that this way makes sense.
The letter describes the task the Volcano Manor desires you enact. You will be compensated once the deed is done. Good luck.
So I always hated how From Software did that. Like, if I don't have to do something to get the dialogue to progress other than go sit down and reset the area, why can't the dialogue just continue? I mean, are they showing up here? What are the... Oh, hello, Patches.
Well, you joined the manor, huh? I don't believe it. Didn't think you had it in you. All good, though. We're on the same side now. We'll do good work together.
Can this man not stand where I'm standing?
Oh, and of course, we can do business, if you like. Hatch's Emporium at the Volcano Manor. Especially for you. Are you surprised that I belong to the Volcano Manor? I always hated the gibberish about lost grace and the laughable two fingers. I thought I could lend a hand in unmasking the charade. Not to mention, Tanith has always made me curious. I guess her master must really be something, because she's pretty damn smug about it. Even after announcing her blasphemous ambitions, she still stands proud. I've never seen a woman quite like her.
You're just enamored. It's always weird when Patches gets something that, like, gets a role in a game that is more than just him, like, being on his own. But he always has this thing where he hates clerics, so I guess it kind of makes sense that he's going the blasphemous path. Blasphemous path. Damn it. I don't want to assassinate. Unless you tell me that they're, like, assholes who kick dogs. At least, like, give me a reason to believe you. That, like, killing these people is meaningful.
Stingy little beggar. Try to find it in your heart.
How about you get something worth buying, bitch? That's how mercantile works. Well, that's my point. Like, all I know is, like, Istvan was somebody I could summon at one point, and he's not a character that, like, seems to exist. But just say something. Or at least make your case compelling and be like, alright, he's a servant of the Two Fingers who's, like, bothering us and fucking up our plans. And, by the way, here's why we think serving the Erd Tree and the Two Fingers doesn't make sense, and blah, blah, blah. But they aren't even doing that. They're just saying, if you want to be one of us, you have to kill. Explain why it's worth my while to be one of you and kill for it. Please. Because they've never been stingy in dialogue with that kind of detail before. But in this case, it just seems like these are just the anti, you know, powers that be. For the sake of it. Now I'm annoyed. Fuck it. It doesn't seem like that's what the man is about. That seems to be what Dylan thinks it's about. You're not who I want to see. What the rest of them are saying, like, we're about ending the lies of the Two Fingers in the Erd Tree. But they aren't explaining why they think that's a good idea. What you got going on there? You got one of them big swords. No poise for you, boy. Oh, now you do. I suppose that's fair. Other than the fact that, like, things seem to be fucked up now that, Godwin the Golden is dead, or whoever. And this place hadn't been very well off for it. Ow. Oh, at least he had some cool armor. So, I don't feel like these people are related to, Ronnie's questline, then. She seems to have her own motivations. But somehow they're both opposing the two fingers specifically. I have done the deed.
You've completed your task. I am pleased. Now you are a recusant true, and a full-fledged member of the Volcano Manor.
So what happens if I go back to the round table? Do they treat me like shit?
As promised.
Let's find out.
Never forget that the recusant fights to tread the path of the champion. The way is tainted, but for this very reason, it is the true path to valor.
Let's see what happens. No, no. I wish making markers and picking a location of travel did not use the same button. Oh, what is this?
Is that potion what I think it is? Bloody Sorceress. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
Is that like a literal phrase, dolly botherer, that he's subservient to a literal doll? Alright, so it seems weird that he's just kind of like, do what you gotta do, but like this is your adopted daughter that this potion is intended to kill.
Good. I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Sellen, but don't give anything away. Just tell him that you set your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
Yeah, I would have had no idea, but I suppose it makes sense since we were supposed to give the potion to Nefeli. And he's her adopted father. Adoptive father.
Wow.
Oh, too late. Interesting. So there's a whole thingamajig to that. Well, that's something for me to explore in the future. Aqueducts, they said. I don't know if I already passed that area, but I haven't really done much down here. I was thinking of doing that today, but I got sidetracked with all the other crap. What time is it? 1:30. Holy smokes. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually gonna get all the endings. Because, honestly, once I'm done with this, I'm probably not going to play it again for a while. But I do want to experiment with PvP more in this game than I ever did previously. Well, what else? What other murders you want me to do? Yeah, I'm getting ready to go further. I did find what looks like another one of those weird Dragon Boy bosses. Dragon Knights or whatever. But I haven't fought him. My opinion? I don't know. The undergrounds are pretty massive. Kind of spooky looking.
Now you are, I am pleased.
I am recusant. Another one. Okay, well, Dylan left. Relay the idol. Haven't even heard of that fellow.
Have you ever heard any
Not specifically.
Something beyond the walls. Like breathing.
What up, Caprice?
Slithering scales. Oh, Fi, what am I saying? It just isn't possible. I must be tired.
Seth? What?
Sometimes I hear like... Oh,
So, you've blooded your sword in the hunt.
What a ridiculous helmet you have. What is that even?
Banal.
Just two fighting lions.
Recusant, just like you. Recusants have particular battle arts.
Bernal?
Styled to our methods of slaughter.
Wasn't that the name of the War Master?
To your repertoire.
It's a YouTuber. Alright, whatever. Oh, hang on. Haven't you invaded me before? Your name seems familiar. Nope. No idea who that is. Oh! You are the same guy, aren't you?
Well,
You are! Alright, now it makes sense.
meet again.
You're wearing the helmet now. That's why I didn't recognize you.
You still...
Well, she's gone. And Dylan's back and face palming.
Ah, it's you, is it? I'm terribly sorry. But would you mind giving me some time to myself? I haven't achieved anything at all thus far. Even though I've dirtied my hands time and time again, I'm still yet to achieve anything. Perhaps I am a fool after all. No, it's worse than that. As things stand, I've given up on the path of revenge and sullied the name of my house. What an easy mark I must have been. How did it take me so long to realize, honestly? There's just no end to my foolishness, is there?
Doesn't seem to be. You're literally just realizing something you understood before you accepted their offer to come here, so you are a bigger idiot than I thought.
Perhaps I am a fool now. What an easy mark.
You're still alive. You've come to understand now, eh? To take power and make it his own. The recusant must hunt his own kind. To raise the flag of revolt against this sanctified pillaging, we recusants must become the most wretched of predators. All you can do is laugh. Well,
No, no one here seems to be laughing. Everyone's so stone dead serious. Hello.
brave tarnished.
Oh god, I did not
What
expect
is
that
your
voice.
business here? I'm afraid this is not a guest room. What's that peculiar look upon your face? Goodness, am I still a serpent? Oh, how dreadful.
Is that why you were so, like, bowed over?
Oh, forgive me.
I understand now.
I ought to be thanking you for treating me as usual, despite this appearance. Brave tarnished. This
I apologize for
is
mocking your hunchback.
My real name is Zarias. Please forgive the deception. Do understand. This duplicity is my own doing. Lady Tanith speaks no falsehoods. And the Volcano Manor is just as it seems.
I like how she had no idea that she was still in serpent form. You know, you'd think it would feel different, but even if not, you're also twice as tall as I am now. You would surely notice that.
Lady Tanith is my mother.
Could this be a lover? I don't know.
I was
Hello,
born by the
Shadowfox.
grace of a glorious king. That my mother cherishes this form I inhabit. I am proud of what I am.
Well, then why do you keep hiding it?
Are cruel. If they saw my true form, they wouldn't speak to me. And so I assume a guise when seeking new recruits. But you are not like the rest. My serpentine form and the name Zarias were secrets. No, now I share the secrets with you as well. Please keep them safe.
Okay, do you have anything interesting then? You seem to be Snick. Well, because the pace of this is different than anything else I've had to do so far. Why do I feel like that corpse disappeared last time I was in here? Oh, because it's not the same room, dork.
My serpentine form were
Okay.
secret. Now I share the please.
Somehow you teleport? Transform back.
Perhaps I am of no. What an easy one.
So... do I have to murder somebody else to get more to happen?
Ah, hello. What impeccable timing. This is for you.
2 patches? But it came from you.
You're new here at the manor, but if you complete the request, you can improve your standing. Relax.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to pawn off your work.
Time's come to pass the torch, right? Go on, break a leg then.
Probably one you don't want to deal with because you don't feel safe. Great Horn Tragoth.
Now I am pleased.
You speak? Oh.
Did you see her? The girl, Raya, with her true face. Well, if she confided in you the name Zarias, then perhaps it is not my place to speak. But as her adoptive mother, I ask of you, please be kind to her. Look after young Zarias. Her true visage belies the purity of her heart. Honestly, I hardly deserve the sweet child.
Well, that's interesting. You recognize the repulsiveness of what you're doing, but that doesn't mean you're, like, fully embracing the ideology of being, like, perpetually murderous. You seem to actually have a soft spot for people.
Please, her true visage.
But for people that matter to you. Alright, so do I have to keep killing to get any more to happen here? And whatever. I already started. I am repugnant. He's all the way down there. That sucks. Ah. What a random place for this dude to just be hanging out. I got cross, boy. Oh, he's got wackiness. Could you give it a rest? Dude. Like perfect tracking. Hit me right as I step up. For fuck's sake, why am I so unable to turn? Whatever, trade hits. And this does just seem to be a, like, throwback, possibly to, what's her name? Krapus Vial. Mephistopheles from Demon Souls. Who also had that kind of thing where they're just like, let's start killing people just because, trust me, it's the right thing to do. So I guess it's fair enough to say that, like, the round table didn't really give a compelling argument for their side either. Like, the only thing it's propped up on is that, like, shit's obviously fucky here. And it all seemed to happen, in ages of yore, when people rebelled against the Erd Tree and the Golden Lord or whatever his name was. And shit went nasty, like, after that. That's the only suggestion that the Two Fingers and Round Table and the Erd Tree are not, like, a bad thing. He's again got a crossbow. He's also got the Hammer of Destiny. Which means he's probably got a lot of hyper armor with that puppy. That's also very slow. Jump attacks just seem to negate hyper armor in general. I keep saying hyper armor, but it basically is just what poise is in this game now. Just now you have a stat that actually improves it. Let's talk to Patches first.
Hello again. Welcome. You hunted down Tragoth? Are you certain? No, it's quite all right. Fine work indeed. I'll give Tanith the news. Have some rest, by all means.
You gotta take credit for it, aren't you?
I see you've performed another task for us. Here is your usual reward. Please, take it.
A stabbing bit? I keep pressing A to confirm. Drives me nuts because other menus, A is confirm.
Lord Rykard, the Erd Tree blessed the Tarnished with grace, but it was all too meager in the face of the enormity of their task. The Tarnished were forced to scavenge, squabbling for crumbs, like the Shard Bearers vying for power in the wake of the Shattering. Our Lord, indignant, has refused to scurry about, fighting over what miserly scraps they allow us. If the Erd Tree, and indeed the very gods, would debase us so, then we are willing to raise the banner of resistance, even if it means heresy. We at the Volcano Manor, under Lord Rykard, have sworn no rest until it is done. If you follow this heroic path, one day the Lord will see you. The Lord's visits with our champions are always a spectacle. It cannot come a day too soon.
Finally I hear this laughter you're so fabled for.
If you follow this heroic, it cannot come.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me. My mind never ceases to churn of late. Well, I know I can trust you. I saw something slithering in the pitch black of night. It entered the room next to this one and never came out. If I'm not mistaken, it took the form of a serpent, just like me.
Must have been hard to miss, because you're pretty huge when you're a serpent.
That Lady Tanith has kept from me. I realize that I shouldn't impose, but if you discover anything, would you please share?
I actually do like the attention to detail that because she's like a hunched over serpent normally. You probably just is physically unable to straighten her back.
It's just as my noble brother says. I'm a complete fool. I can't believe I thought I could become a champion.
Well, maybe go back to your old quest to, like, kill these people now that you're here.
Perhaps I am a fool after all. No, it's not an easy mark.
You're just gonna keep repeating that? Get over yourself. We all make mistakes.
Look at you. A recusant through and through. I knew you had it.
So what happened to your Zweihander?
This.
What? Everyone's just making me do their work now.
A special invitation to hunt some of the first Tarnished who sat at the round table hold. If you should accept, I'll
Oh, we're gonna double team this shit.
field of battle.
Interesting. Alright. Juno Haslo, Knight of Blood, on the mountaintops of giants. This is the final request. Interesting. Oh, because there are two of them. Wilhelm and Vargrim. Where did she say the snake slithered off to? This room? Whoa. Oh, you little bastard. The snail snake. Alright, so this is the dungeon then. Then, I just assume. So, what are you saying? Like, it breaks another quest if I go too far in here? Like, how is anyone meant to get this right? Again, why wouldn't you do this, like, before going there if you came here first? Like, nobody would know to not do a dungeon. Especially one that is so close to the places that they aren't supposed to do. Ah. So this is that door you said you couldn't get through, dork? Where is it? Interesting. Is this the door? No, it's just a door? In my head, that's how this all wrapped around, but I guess not. So this, I think, is the famous... One of these is the famous wall that should not have been breakable. Stealth. Oh, I hate you. These boys are the worst. No, because that wall got patched and it's not supposed to be breakable anymore. Klaus. This looks familiar somehow. So this is where you say go no further. Yeah, I haven't looked in, figured if I should do anything different here. Well, what's the point of opening the door if I'm not going to go in the door? See what awaits. What awaits? We're back out in this place. Where Patches had us go to. I see. So this isn't what I expected out here. I thought it was all gonna be like underground stuff. Fascinating. Alright, well. We will revisit that when it is apparently appropriate.
If you follow this, it cannot come.
Where was that?
If you follow, it cannot.
Did I mention them? Might not be a good idea. Might try and, like, hide her away or something.
The serpent, it entered the room. Perhaps if you discover... Really? Oh, so there was a secret after all. Oh my. Lady Tanith, my own mother, has deceived me. Was I not born by the grace of a king?
I'm not sure how you extrapolated that.
Lady Tanith, was I not born by the...
I don't mean to stir up family drama here, but I'm definitely not going to tell Lady Tanith. Otherwise, she's probably going to freak out and do something bad. He's gone again. Yeah, I don't know. Because it seems like, yeah, she seems super protective of her. But telling her would be one of those things where she's like, oh no, my daughter is, like, becoming aware of things that may harm her, so now I gotta lock her in a room for the rest of her life, like Rapunzel or something.
If you fall, it cannot.
Well, there's only one way to know how these quests ends, and that's to do
You
them.
said that. To you, I should have known something was wrong. The signs were clear enough. Well, Zarias has placed her trust in you. All the more reason I must tell you that some things are better left unknown. Besides, no one should be blamed for their heritage. Think about it. We are resisting the ways of the Erd Tree itself. What matters one's lineage in such a crisis?
Okay, so she's born to something truly terrible. Hence why she is Snake, I suppose.
Hello again. Sharper than you seem, aren't you? I was just holding on to it for you, you know. Here you go. The reward for hunting Tragoth. All yours.
Magma whip candlestick. I keep doing that. God, that drives me insane. Just keep your like confirm buttons the same. Why is it Y in some menus and A in others? Just depending on what kind of like menu or pop-up it is. Tell me about this candlestick. How lovely. What's oh shit, he wants... Okay, so that's all the way up there. Where was Bernard's? Oh no, Bernard's was up there. Where was the other one? The red one. Mountaintops of the Giants. Alright. Maybe that's that one. Oh yeah, there's Bernard's. Alright, so either way I have to go forward. I wonder if Roundtable is going to be angry at me. Oh, and I should, finish up the bit with a potion. What's the fingers going to say? Surely if you are as omniscient as you seem to be, you would know what I've been up to. Well, hang on. They talk about being champions, but this is champions. Alright, let's do the potion bit. I don't know if that's gonna break Ronnie's quest, but whatever. I wasn't killing Nefeli just for this stupid ass. I thought I already did it. I thought that was the thing I found in these ruins. Is it not that? Dirty cellar among the ruins not far from the Sisters 3. Or is it like in this area? I don't remember because I had done it before I even got here. Or is it in these ruins out here and I just haven't found it yet? The near, but not in.
Ah, so you made Nefeli drink the potion. Well done. You were a touch more useful than I had thought.
Listen, just because you put the galaxy on your hat doesn't mean you're a galaxy brain.
Knowledge of the sorceress arts under the tutelage of the great preceptor Selvis. I doubt much of it will lay within the grasp of a mere tarnished, but if you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady.
You're a twit.
Well, so you had Nefeli drink the potion? Truly? Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe. I may have expected too much of her to begin with.
Sure, buddy. Okay, so thems weren't the ruins. Alright. A cellar. I mean, would it be under his own rise? So this here? Hey, lad. Alright, I haven't been here because... Oh-ho! Yo-ho! Bo-ho! What is your deal? You just dead? He the one making, like, the puppets. Oh, it's one of them epidemons. Interesting. It's Jarhead. Chaluvis puppet, do not touch. Don't tell me what to do. Oh. Interesting. What? Huh. 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 The hell am I supposed to do with this? I don't know what to make of this. Do I just go back to Sorcery Lady and be like, hey, there's a puppet of you somewhere?
There you are. Shall we commence the lesson?
Oh, okay. This is not the thing I thought would do things here.
What's this sorcery, my apprentice? Ah, then you have seen Master Azure. Master Azure was a founding Glintstone sorcerer, and my first teacher. A stern judge of men. But he must have seen something in you.
I didn't say a word, though.
Both proud. We can speak more later, my apprentice. If you recall, I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria. It was for attempting to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. The toothless pedantry peddled by the Carian royal family can rot for all I care. I want Glintstone sorceries that open our minds, unbound by terrestrial taboos, no matter what we give in return. My apprentice, I presume nothing. Teacher and student are not bound to tread the same path. But hear me out, my apprentice. I need your help to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery.
What exactly does that mean in tangible terms?
We could take together.
I ain't much of a sorcerer. But hey, let's dabble in all the strange plots that people are scheming with.
Splendid. I thank you. This pleases me. It's been far too long since I found a fellow kindred spirit. You must have a fabulous teacher.
I don't have any teacher. I don't know sorceries.
I need your help, my apprentice. Master Lusat is another founding Glintstone sorcerer. And like Master Azure, he was banished from the Academy. Now he languishes in prison somewhere. My apprentice, can you find Master Lusat? With this Glintstone key, you should be able to cross the boundary that encloses him.
Sellen Sealbreaker.
I need him to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. He's nigh a child of the stars. Such is his body now. After his expulsion from the Academy, I heard that Master Lusat returned to his home, a place called Sellia in the eastern Caelid wilds.
Ew. I don't want to go there.
I obtained the Glintstone key I gave you from a Sellian sorcerer. It wouldn't be too much of a leap to suppose he's still cooped up nearby.
I feel like I would have seen the place to use that. Sellia in the western part of Caelid. I don't remember finding such a place. Oh wait, this is Sellia. Alright, so it's somewhere in here. Alright, see, I guess it never rationalizes in my head when a plot like wants you to start killing people to advance it before you really know what it's all about. So when the volcano folk are like, hey, Just murder these people because I assure you it's what we need to do. I dislike. I don't want to do it. Would I have been in this town? I don't actually remember what she said. Maybe I should pay more attention.
My apprentice, I have
Another request? Let me finish this one first.
after his expulsion from you, a place called Sellen. In the thinking about it, it wouldn't be too much.
Okay, so he's got to be in the town. Oh.
So, you gave Millicent a golden arm replacement. This is a wonderful development. Thank you for your kindness. Now, Millicent may fully realize her true warrior's potential, like her beautiful mother. The girl, Millicent, she is a bud, green and undeveloped, waiting to flower into magnificence. What a wondrous day that will be. In truth, before her, I'd never seen a bud of such superior quality. She might very well outshine her sisters.
Sisters, you say? Huh. Oh, these are the sticky gross things that the bugs do. You don't tell me nothing. He's not in the city, but he's in Caelid. And if he returned to... Wait a minute, wait a minute. Up there, perhaps? That'd be kind of weird. Holy shit, I just noticed this skull. That's spooky. I'm glad this guy stops going away at night after you kill the ball-bearing fellow. Gateway, hidden cave. Let's look at those two. Maybe one of them is the clue. Port Gale in Caelid houses a gateway that leads to Redmane Castle. So that was a teleport. There's a hidden cave in the town of Sellen. Look beyond the graveyard at the precipice. Hidden cave in Sellen. Look from the graveyard. Well, the graveyard continues up there, doesn't it? Maybe it's in the skull? Gigante's skull? Oh god! Why have I not seen this? Who the hell are you? Oh, you're one of them monk wizards. Yeet! Perm. A hole. Well, that's a hell of a thing. More of these boys playing with crystals. These marionettes. Nope, it's a crystal stone boy. I wonder if lightning is effective here. Well, if we count the graveyard, because From Software seems to think graveyards belong in, like, the residential areas of towns. And there's a whole massive village in Bloodborne that was just a graveyard. Makes sense that sorcerers would have so many illusory walls. Evidently, we should have done this a while ago, because these guys are wimps. Nope, I was referring to the Sellen Crystal Tunnel, as it was called. I suppose I should differentiate, since they seem to differentiate between tunnels and caves. Who's screeching? Hello. What is that sound? Dreadful. You biggest dickus. None of that. Gaboingus. Sounds like a bloodborne monster. A cleric beast or something. What on earth is going on? I can't see the damn thing. Oh, it's one of those fuckers. Look at your shining ball. 2 sorcerers. None of that. Where? 3 sorcerers. Interesting how these guys are stony and I don't seem to bounce off them with one-handed swings. As I would have expected. Yeah, right. Holy crap, I made it. Oh boy. Ah! Damn pivots. Oh. Oh my. Crystalline ashes. Ooh. Oh, no, you don't. Ah, he did. And end up... Hey. Ended up dealing with a screechy boy. Ah, how the hell did I even hit him? It looked like he was within my hitbox. Trio ahead. You know what we do when they throw more than one asshole at us? We bring our own assholes. These are the only ones I have leveled up, so that's what I'm going with. And as a precaution. It's weird how sometimes that... using the rune shard or whatever gets us full health. Oh, you assholes. It's not what I wanted to deal with today. I can't hit the fucker because he keeps bouncing. Scarlet Rot, how? Explain. Stop it. Stop it! This is the worst. Not what I'm trying to do. Stop blasting. Need to get rid of you. At least you stop harassing me. Well, these guys got confused. Somehow these guys are so slow compared to the fucking spear boy. Get out of here, fucking... What are those old toys? They're like helicopter toys, but they are like Barbie dolls or something. Can I get a backstab? Yes, I can. Yeah, there's something like that. There was one where they had like wings and like you launched them from this thing and they spun around like helicopters. They were like fairies or something. I remember they made like a one for like boys that was like lizard men or dragons or something. I don't know. It was in the 90s. 90s are a blur to me now. So that didn't get me anything. It was not the solution. Ha! Should I worry about this fool? Oh, so it seems like once you've dealt with a boss, the stakes or the statues that respawn you don't work anymore. Which is kind of sad. Just all over the place. Oh god, can you show up on this side? I hope not. What happened? He's being weird. He just comes right back up. What a loser. Hello. Nice. No stoos. Really? Hopped right over the fucker? None of this. Knock, knock. You are tremendous. Thanks. Stars of Ruin. Anything else here before I go? Just checking.
My apprentice, I have a...
Well, I got your thing.
The form you see before you is merely a projection.
Oh, yeah.
The body lies elsewhere. But the Academy's shackles...
Alright, I suppose we could have done this and would have saved me a trip.
Is on the Weeping Peninsula,
I know, we've been through this.
Of the lands between, imprisoned in the ruins just down from the Church of Marika.
Yes, yes, we know where.
I have something that I can only trust with you.
Why didn't you recognize me there?
Who could have guessed? What a place to find Master Lusat. You have my gratitude. This is all your work. I am truly pleased to have you as an apprentice, and a kindred spirit. This is a mere token of my thanks. Please, take it.
Those helmets really gotta ache your neck after a while. What? That doesn't help much.
A full step closer. The bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat can be admitted to the Academy. If only I could undo these wretched shackles. My body is on the Weeping Peninsula, imprisoned in... Can you make the... I have something.
Hey, well, listen. We were just there like 100 times. Maybe if you actually looked up. Alright. Can you deal with me now? Actually, let's make sure nothing follows me.
My apprentice. Thank you for coming. These
What a weird place to be imprisoned.
on us all. There is something
This is nowhere near the Academy.
to look after. My primal glintstone. A star has fallen, and my fortunes waver. Someone may come for my life, and so I entrust it with you. myself.
What? Hello? So what does that mean? I'm gonna fondle you? I'm about to go on a registry now. Was she just realized dead, or... No, she doesn't seem to be.
Thank you, my apprentice. This is my essence. Please, treat it with care. Treat it with care, my apprentice. What you hold is my very being.
Where's the nearest pawn shop? So what does this do? In essence, a primal glintstone is a sorcerer's soul. If transplanted into a compatible new body, after the original body dies, the sorcerer will rise again. I see what we're getting at here. You want me to find you a new vessel. And you're gone now. She's deleted from that too, so... Probably one of those things where... I have to, like, find the right time and place to use it.